Hey there. Welcome everybody. I got a big day for us here today, just doing some last minute checks, making sure everything is working good. It looks like we are. So let's go ahead and get started here. Today I've got some really detailed insights into the mindset of a prospective patient that is out looking for any new kind of services. So this could be chiropractic, it could be pain management, physical therapy, it could be regenerative therapy, autoimmune, functional medicine, specialty medical services, doesn't matter. A couple of research reports have come out in the last year or so that really give us this detailed look into the mindset of that person, the prospective patient who is out there looking for care. So if you own or manage any kind of healthcare practice of any type and you need to attract new patients, then this information is for you. So let me switch over here. I've got some data and statistics I want to share with you. Hopefully you're all seeing my Healthcare Buyer Insights screen now. So I'm going to go through this. There's only really about 5 or 6 of these, so we'll get through them very quickly. But again, this is really important stuff if you are a healthcare provider that's going to tell you what these people are looking for. So the first question always comes up, are people even really searching online? Are they using online tools to search for healthcare related services? And of course, this study found 80% of consumers have used the internet to make a healthcare related search in the past year. That number's continued to go up and up and up. So we definitely know for sure people are turning to the internet and to online resources when they need to buy some kind of healthcare service. Now, here's one that, remember, we have these 4 buckets, the holy buckets, the marketing buckets, and today really the bucket is all about your online presence. And so this was a great stat that I thought was really relevant. Does my online presence really matter? And what this study found was that 63% of consumers will choose one provider over another because of a strong online presence. So what does that really mean, a strong online presence? So your strong online presence is going to be your website. They're always going to go and look, and here's really what happens, and you've done this too. You get the name of a practice, and you go to Google and you type that name in to see what comes up there in the search results. So one of the first things should always be your website, your practice's website. So they're going to look at that. They're going to make sure it's modern, it's clean, it's mobile friendly, because a lot of people are doing these searches on their mobile devices. Does it have the information I'm looking for? Can I find the services that I'm interested in? Has information about the doctors. It should also have reviews on your website. So that's the website piece. But in Google, in those search results, people are now trained to look for several other, just even subconscious indicators as well. So they're likely going to find a Facebook link because Google knows people want to go to business Facebook pages. So that should be right there. You're probably going to find some other online directories, which just kind of sends a message that this business is well established online because they're listed in these other directories. And of course, you're very likely to find some links to reviews, whether good or bad. So right there from that one Google search, they can determine a whole lot of things about your online presence. So it's website, it's social, it's reviews, it's local directory listings. And when you get all those things together, those can sway 63% of the people to you versus your competitor because you've gotten those pieces correct. So then the question is, do people really actually trust online reviews? I get a lot of people who suggest or want to believe that people don't really believe what they're reading on those online reviews. And while there certainly is some element of that, one of the reports found that a lot of people aren't sure, if all of the listings or all of the reviews are accurate or not. But people do trust them. 85% of people trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation from a friend or a family member. So you've got to know and believe that what people read about you online in those reviews is very much influencing their decision of whether or not to use your practice. So a lot of doctors, and rightfully so, have a lot of their business coming in from referrals. So a lot of that, in most cases, is a referral from another patient. So that's a wonderful way to get more business. But let's talk about referrals from a primary care physician, because I found this to be super interesting. 81% of people will still go online to check a doctor out and read other patient comments and ratings despite being given a strong referral from their primary care physician. So think about that relationship just for a second here. Your primary care physician is probably one of the most trusted people in your world, certainly as it relates to anything medical or health. We probably, most of us have had our primary care physician for the better part of our adult lives. We've been through flus and illnesses and broken bones, and in many cases much worse, and we've always relied on our primary care physician to steer us in the right direction for our health. So this is, think about this. Even with that relationship, the level of trust you have, if you're referred to another doctor by your primary care physician, 81% of those people are still going to go online and check out that doctor before calling them or coming in. So if that level of trust still gets that many people looking you up online, don't you think that any other kind of referral, whether it's from a friend or family member or a previous or current patient, don't you think those people are still going to go online and check you out, even with those kind of referrals? So those of you who want to say, most of my business comes from referrals, I don't need to worry about those things, you got to rethink that, because, again, the data is very clear on that. All right, so how important are having positive online reviews for healthcare providers? Obviously, that's a pretty simple and straightforward one. 60% of people have chosen one provider over another based on having a positive online reputation. So again, they go and do that Google search. They see some good reviews that pop up. Google will list some good reviews usually in your business listing there. They'll look at Facebook. They're looking for those positive reviews. How good do your ratings really need to be is another question we get a lot. And 49%, basically half of everyone, needs to see at least a 4-star rating before they're going to choose to use that business, to choose your practice. So it's really important, not just that you don't have bad reviews, but that you have plenty of good reviews, enough to give you an overall 4-star rating, because 1 out of every 2 people who are going to consider using you in your practice are going to be looking to see if you have a 4-star review rating or better. So let's talk about how bad do negative reviews actually hurt your practice. And this is a huge one. If you take away nothing else, this will kill you and your practice faster than anything else. 90% of buyers will frequently change their mind about a referral if the provider has bad, poor, or even weak reviews. And that's an important piece not to be overlooked there. It's not just if you have bad or poor reviews, that will absolutely kill you. But even if you have weak reviews that, they're average at best, they're just not that good, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the 50% of people want to see at least a 4-star review. But nothing will hurt your practice and your growth faster than negative reviews that are visible online. So let's talk about what these people rated in terms of which review sites they feel like they trust the most. Yelp and Facebook are among the top 2, followed by Google and the BBB. That's not to say by any means that your website reviews aren't important, or any of the other directory sites, because all of those add up a lot to the overall perception, remember, of your online presence. So if you get good reviews in a lot of those 2nd and 3rd tier review sites, those are also going to get pushed onto the Google search results and very much influence the buyer's decision to choose you or not. So that's the end of the statistics I have for today. Here's your homework assignment. If you would, be so kind as to tell me in the comments below which one of these statistics really stood out and surprised you the most out of all the data that we looked at here. So let me see if I can switch back over to me. There we go. So I'm going to wrap it up with that. Thanks again for your time. Hopefully you found this information useful. If you did, please like or share this video with someone. I'm trying to do a little test here on organic reach to find out from basically zero beginning Anybody who puts out good content, how quickly can they begin to grow an audience? So liking and sharing will not only make sure you see more videos, but it'll really help me a lot, and I appreciate that. As always, if you want to talk to us about how we at GrowSmart might be able to help you grow your practice, my information is right here below me on the screen. Please feel free to go to that website and check us out right there. You can set up basically a free phone call. We'll get on the phone, see if there might be a good fit for us. So thanks very much. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.